So how old are you when you catch your own robbery case?
I'm 18 years old. I had
You
just
grown.
turned 18. I'm grown. Like my juveniles, it wasn't nothing but me not wanting to be with my mom. So I'm going to juvenile custody.
Now, when you catch your own robbery, do you already know martial arts?
Yep, I learned martial. My first time, my first introduction was martial arts. I think I was 16, 17, and there was an officer up in there. He was teaching me,
Mm-hmm.
and then from there, I got into it. I got into it at 17 years old. It was my first time going to jail. I had fighting in public and disrupting school. So it was a teacher. His name was Michael Hodorowski.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "What can I do so you can stop fighting?" I was like, "I want to box." And he was like, "For real?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "If I pay for this, will you not fight at school?" And I said, "Yeah." And he paid for it, and I stopped fighting at school.
Mm.
And that's the first time that I got me some trainers, and I started doing martial arts. And then from there, I started going to other gyms. Start going to other gyms, learning Russian sambo. Started learning Japanese jiu-jitsu. I just was making my own at this point.
Mm. Okay. Um, Tell me about the armed robbery as much as you can.
Uh, so oh yeah, I could speak on that. So my co-defendant robbed somebody in front of me at gunpoint. Two gay people. Yep. He just robbed them. He seen two people down the road, and I was walking with him, and he
He
just
didn't
pulled
rob them
out.
because they was gay.
He didn't rob them because they was gay. I just know they was gay because I've been around this my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
So he just seen two people walking, and he pulled out, and he told them to give them money. That's how I got caught. I ain't had nothing to do with that. I ain't even do this robbery.
Mm. Where was y'all at?
Um, on Franklin Road in Marietta.
Y'all was on Franklin Road.
Mm-hmm.
And whose idea is his idea to?
Man, I didn't even know he was gonna do that. I really just got caught in the blicker.
Yeah.
I ain't really know. And then they end up letting me out on the OR bond.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I started working at Tip Top, and I met you.
Okay. So is this a fellow gang member or
Yeah.
can you speak?
Yeah,
Okay.
he was a gang member.
Okay.
But he put me on the crime scene. Like they ain't even know. So they caught me immediately. They caught him 2 weeks after. And I just had a reason. I felt like I felt like he was gonna tell on me.
Mm-hmm.
So when the officers asked me my name, I had gave them my partner name.
Mm-hmm.
I had told my name was Brandon Woods.
Okay.
And my friend, he was mad at me for a minute about that shit. He was like, "Why would you give him my name?" And I was like, "Bro, that's the first thing that popped up. Like, it ain't even personal." But
Hold on, was Brandon Wood? Who is Brandon Woods?
remember the dude that I told you when I got into it with my mom's girlfriend that he stopped me when I smacked her, and he got in the middle of it and stopped me and told me to chill.
No.
We just had the conversation on the other one.
Okay. Okay. No, I don't remember that.
This thing here.
I don't.
But
I'm sorry, I don't.
yeah,
Brandon Woods was one of your homies, and he stopped you from hitting your mom's girlfriend.
Yeah, I had smacked her and he had got in the middle of it.
Not Tamika.
No.
Okay.
The
one that you cool with.
Yeah, one we cool with.
Okay.
And she so I had used his name and he was not cool with that nigga didn't talk to me or none of that.
But he couldn't have got in trouble for it though, cause
nah, he didn't get in trouble, but
he just
that
didn't
nigga
like
didn't like me at all. Like, bro used to see me and I stayed and matter of fact, the crazy part about it is I stayed with his mama. Like I stayed like we stayed together. That nigga didn't that nigga look at me, he ain't like me, none of that. Got him something for Christmas. He ain't want to take it. But his mom was like, bro, that shit over with. He ain't get in trouble. She was like, take that man like this literally like your brother, Brandon. She was like, take that man gift. Like she kind of squashed it.
Yeah.
But he ain't really like me. Like that nigga was bipolar. He did not like me.
Y'all cool today or?
Yeah, we cool today. We just ain't seen each other in a minute.
Yeah.
But like if we see each other, we always been cool.
Okay. So your homeboy robbed two heterosexually challenged individuals.
Mm-hmm.
Are these people Caucasian?
One is white and one is black.
Males or females?
Males.
Males. How much money do he get?
Man, the man got $10.
$10.
$10. Yeah.
Yeah.
10 years on probation. 10 do for something that I didn't do because I didn't want to tell. Like I ain't tell on him. But come to find out, I'm different. You know what I'm saying? So what people would say ain't telling nowadays, in my eyes, that's telling. You put me on the crime scene.
Right.
Like you identified me and put me on the crime scene.
Mm-hmm.
They identified me, but they wasn't really sure because they was like, he had a colorful shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
So they looked at my shirt and said, yeah, which anybody could have had a shirt like that. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he really the reason that identified me. And my lawyer, she was like the only way, well, my first lawyer was like the only way to get up out of this if you testify. And I was like, well, I guess we're going to have to pray to God and find out what the fuck we going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, why you won't testify? She was like, you're not in no gang. Like at this point, I ain't got no tattoos and nothing. Don't nobody know what's going on but me. So I'm just like, nah, I ain't doing that. So I end up going to court within 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, these folks gave me an OR bond on an armed robbery charge.
That's
like, yeah, I was like, they can't have nothing. And that's when I met you. Yep.
Yeah, you was on the angry side when we met.
Yep.
So what ended up taking place with that case? What did you end up? How'd you?
So I ended up violating my bond by catching a possession of a sawed-off shotgun case.
Why are you out on bond for armed robbery, bro? And you have a sawed-off shotgun. Why?
So it wasn't mine. It was my partner's cash. It was his brother's. But I know what we was going to go do. Like, I'm so glad I got locked up, bro, because I probably would be in jail for murder right now. Like, it was 9 of us. I had got off of work. I'm working at Tip Top. I had got a whole bunch of gloves for us, a whole bunch of ski masks. And they like, bro, we finna go, we got to drop on this nigga named Monkey Joe. He did this to us. We finna go shoot up his hotel room. So we know the room number and everything, because one of the females gave it to us that we mess with. So I say, these folks didn't even tell me to. I done volunteered. Yup, nigga, I got the gloves and everything. I just got on that bullshit. I can't even tell you why. It was just that side came out. It just switch on sometimes, and I'll be having to catch myself. Kind of like how you showed me that picture and it kind of just blinked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you did kind of like, send me that picture. No, nigga, I'm not.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. So what looks like a violation of your bond is really kind of a lifesaver to one degree or another, because I don't know if Monkey Joe is a real name, but they was out of here. Whoever was on the other side of the hotel room,
they was up out of here. So we was walking down the street 9 deep.
Everybody strapped.
No, we just got this one thing, and we arguing about who gon' pop, who gon' shoot.
Because everybody want to shoot.
Everybody want to shoot. And I'm like, bro, I got the gloves and everything. I'm the reason why we ain't gonna get caught. I'm like, I'm popping it. If not, give me my gloves and my mask back. I done paid for this shit. Like, I'm having a whole...
You sound like the people on Django when they try to cut the hole in the mask.
Yeah.
Don't ask me and mine for nothing. Because they like how the holes were up. So it's 9 of y'all walking down the street, bro.
Yeah.
And y'all about to go do the business. And then what happens?
Me and my partner Coin, we get in the car because he sell weed too. So we get in there, he go catch a play, and they make a legal turn. And the way Franklin Road is it was an officer already at the little plaza. He was just sitting there. So when he see us walking down the road and everything. So when we got in, he got in. He done whipped behind him, whoop whoop whoop, and that's how we got caught. But now look at it. And me and his other twin, Cash, we was just talking about this the other day. Like, bro, where we were gonna go, because we all would have to run in his mama room because she stayed on the first floor.
His mama living in the hotel, and
that we were finna go. Yeah, that's why we glad that this shit happened. Like, we talk about this shit every day. So if that police officer didn't lock us up,
that police saved so many people lives.
It would have been 9-10 people locked up for murder right now, and we would have been in jail for the rest of our lives.
Police saved y'all.
Yeah. Shout out to that police officer. I don't remember his name though.
That's crazy, bro. Just out of curiosity, what was the beef about, or do you even know what the beef?
I just know he tried my homeboys, and I was just with it. That's all I had to hear.
You don't know how he tried them?
So our beef with them was that we tried to sell them a gun, and they ran off with our gun and pay. So it was just havoc. Like, we was causing havoc all through on Franklin Road. If you was DMB, the Marietta boys, and you was 500, we were
the Marietta boys.
Yeah, like they had their own cliques going on.
But is this a Blood or a Crip gang?
It really, you can't. No, it really was a clique. Like this was some boys. Yeah, like they had cliques. We had some shit called squad life. Like we had cliques.
So these are y'all neighborhood partners, and y'all coming up with y'all
with the cliques. Yeah, we got, like, one thing I can say about the two twins, they brought everybody together. Like me, I wasn't really fucking with nothing that wasn't Crip. You know what I'm saying? They made to the point where they like, bro, you gotta get over that, this and this and that. Like, they bringing Bloods, Crips, and everybody together. And for a minute, bro, it helped. It helped. Like, that kind of helped me socialize, because at one point, bro, I wouldn't even talk to you if you wasn't, if you wasn't another guy, if you wasn't I can't even say a certain gang. If you was anything but Crip, I wouldn't even talk to you other than Sereno. Like, I fuck with the Mexicans. Like, I fuck with them boys heavy. So if you wasn't Sereno or Crip, I wasn't even talking to you. Like, I wouldn't stand none of that you was
ignorant as hell.
I was the ignorant Negro you would ever find.
So when you say they brought y'all together, what y'all mound up as one, or y'all just cordial with each other?
No, we mound up as one. Like, it wasn't no set tripping going on. Like, everybody, like, when we was together, did nobody know what we was? You know what I'm saying? They didn't know if we was a clique of Crips, a clique of Blood. They ain't even know what we had going on, because everybody was that close. Like, it got to the point to where all the gang members, we put up our flag and we just walking around wearing normal clothes. It ain't no gang banging going on.
But y'all still with the bullshit.
But we still with the bullshit. You mess with anybody in this circle, bro, it's going down. And I think Monkey Joe, he had messed with somebody in that circle.
And that's all it took.
That's all it took.
Dang. That's a dangerous clique, bro.
Yeah, it got bad. And then when they got me off the streets, they end up hitting the two twins with pimping underage minors. But at this time, bro, they're 17 years old too. So they're 17 years old, and these girls are 16, 17. I think one of them was 17 too. So I get mad when I tell this story, because I feel like they railroad, you know what I'm saying? They railroaded them. So they end up start fucking with these other folks, and I ain't really like them. So I'm in jail, I can't really tell them what to do, or I can't tell them, bro, these folks ain't good. So they end up taking them boys off the streets about 10 years. Them folks had pimping, underage minor, gang related activity, and all that. And then he said the DA was messing with him. Like the DA was like, I have never seen a clique or a gang that was a hybrid of pimping. Like all y'all did was pimp and sell drugs. Like it got to the point to where they had some shit going on. If you rob anybody, you getting violated. Like it was nothing but some get money going on with no robbing, no carjacking, or none of that. Like you gonna learn how to sell some dope and stay your ass out of trouble.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Okay. And so then what ends up being the result of your you violating the bond and getting locked up with the sawed off?
I ended up staying in jail for about 12, 13 months.
And this is Cobb County?
Yeah, Cobb County. I stayed in jail. And
now, how would you describe Cobb County jail?
Bro, I was getting into it every fucking day. And a lot of it was because of the stuff that I was doing on the streets and who I was with. So I was getting into it, you know what I'm saying, about beef that we had. And somebody had died. And somebody on my team, they say did it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting into it every day about this.
Yeah.
And it just got to the point to where I was putting the Crips in harm. So they came to me. They was like, "So which
you
one?"
Putting the Crips in harm?
That's what they like to say. You know what I'm saying? Because they kept, they gotta, when you get into it, like the way the Crips was doing it. So the Bloods and GDs in my dorm, you get into it, one, you fighting all. Period. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah.
But, one of my OGs, his name was Blue Capone. And Blue was like, nah, we giving fair ones over here. Win, lose, or draw. Even if you win, it ain't gonna be none of that.
Why do you think he took that route?
Blue was a little bit older. Like at this time, I think Blue was 36, 37. He was around my mom's age.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was older and wiser. Like if you wanted a fair one, he said he never agreed. He's from California too.
Okay.
And he never agreed with that jumping and rat packing. He was against that. Like he ain't with none of that. So and I've been on him too. He's one of my big homies. And he was like, yeah. Everybody be like, so when he started figuring out, he was like, look, cuz you either gonna be a LA Crip or you gonna be squad life. Whatever you want to choose, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? You always gonna be my little nigga. But I was so cripped out at the time, so before he can get it out his mouth, I said, shit, cuz I'm Crip. Yeah. And he was like, all right, cool. So this squad life shit has to stop until you get back on the streets. And I was like, all right, cool. So every time I get into it, I'm getting into it with niggas that's 6'7", 6 foot. I'm getting into it with some big niggas. And it's to the point to where Blue like, hold on. You ain't in this weight class. Y'all ain't doing it. I'm in the room yelling with Blue. He want to fight. I want to fight. Are you making me look like a bitch? Like I'm telling him this.
Yeah.
And he looking at me crazy like this nigga, he got a bend to get in the cell. What you mean you want to go in the room with him? He's like, you could be mad at me all you want, but I ain't going in the room, but I'm not letting you. I said, well, you finna be mad at this. I just go out in the room and just stole off on a nigga. Go out in the day room and stole off on him. So he grabbed me. He like, cuz, what's wrong with you? I said, I want to fight him. Ain't no bitch in my blood.
Yeah.
We go in the room and fight. Of course, he beat my ass.
Yeah.
Well, they say I won that, but in my eyes, he beat my ass.
Why you say that?
Because I got more hits, but my face looked bad. Like, it don't look like I won. You get what I'm saying? Right. But, yeah, I would get in like an argument with him. Like, I would be having a full-fledged argument with this nigga about not letting me hit. And he was just like, I ain't never seen nobody like you. He said, I've never met nobody that got the principles as you. Like, he was like, I can leave my wallet and you ain't gonna touch it and you ain't gonna make sure nobody touch it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, it's very rare that you find somebody around your
Yeah.
age with that. And I was like, man, I ain't no thief. Like, if you gonna do something, you gonna take it.
Yeah.
And I get that from my dad, cause my dad was a robber. Like,
Right.
if I'm gonna get, I ain't finna steal. Like,
Yeah.
that ain't gangster to me. I'm gonna take this shit in front of your face. I'm gonna give you a reason to do something
Yeah.
about it. Now, I might have a gun in your face while I'm doing it, but you still got a chance to buck.
Yeah.
It's just, it boils down to, do you care about this much to get shot? Or you just gonna let me have it and catch me another day?
Right.
So I always had that type of mentality, like stealing is for bitches.
What's the weirdest thing you seen in the county at this time?
At that time, it wasn't nothing going on. We were just gang banging hard. It was a LA dude named Braveheart. He was from Harlem 30s. And we had caught him. He got caught with a punk in a hole. So we had put, yeah. So my point exactly. Like, and that's what Blue was like. Blue was like, this nigga, he was like, they do gay shit like this in California. But he was like, but damn, cuz they wait till they get to prison to do that. Like, this nigga done already started.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So he was like, him and Took went to talking. That's my other big homie. He was like, him and Took went to talking. And he was like, nah, cuz we finna give him a blue light. Like, hell no. Nah. That basically mean that, like, he, anywhere he go, like, it's SOS, it's smash on sight.
Okay.
So he was like, yeah, So they put a blue light on them, and everywhere.
So
this nigga,
Crips do have this guideline where you can't be gay and be a Crip.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna count once again, bro. I done seen more gay Crips than I done seen gay blood. I ain't never met a gay blood, bro. Like, I'm not that nigga that lie because that, like, they not going for that shit. I done seen gay GDs.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen no gay Mexican or gay Sereno, like gang bang. I've never seen none of that. But I've seen, in the gang era, I've never seen a gay blood. They not going for that.
Okay. What's the most violent thing you seen at the county jail during this 12, 13?
Bro, they beat up this old man. His name was Martinez. And they beat up this old man, bro, for some fucking Cheetos. And I wanted to jump in very bad, and Blue wanted to too, like, but we all had a rule. If it didn't have nothing to do with us, and we just watched it. And I went to Blue. I was like, man, I looked at him because he was the big homie. I looked at him. I was like, bro, do something. If we don't jump in here, we finna see murder, bro. And I was like, just do something. And he was like, he looked at him. The other nigga, his name was LA. And he was like, he said, man, fuck it. I'm older. You know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't, Blue was like, fuck it. I'm older. This nigga ain't my big homie. He stopped it. He was like, that shit done and over with. Y'all done already beat this man ass. We already finna get shut down. He was like,
why was they beating him up though?
They tried to take his store. And that old motherfucker wasn't going for that shit. So they jumped on him.
Who is they?
The Bloods.
Okay.
They had jumped on him and they had beat him. We had some off-brand Cactus Ennis Cheetos, and that's all he had, and they had got that from him. And I was just like, bro, y'all niggas some savages. Like, bro, this $5. I remember going in my backpack. Going in my box and telling them, bro, if y'all wanted some, I would have gave y'all some. But I just told them, like, that shit lame as fuck, bro. Like, that's some broke nigga shit that y'all just did. Like,
so
that shit cost $3.75 on the store. That's how bad it was, bro.
What's the ratio at this time with blood? Like, how many different gangs are in it?
So in that dorm, when I first came up in there, it was only one Blood and it was one Vice Lord, and it was like 7 to 8 Crips, and then it was like 15 GDs. That's how it was at first.
Okay.
But it flips fast. So when this happened, it's like 4 Crips, 1 Sereno, and then I think it's like 13 Bloods. And one of the Bloods I went to high school with, like his name Terrence. So I was just looking at him like, bro, you lame as hell because you really used to claim Crip back in the days.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I said. I was looking at him weird, like, bro, you used to claim Crip back in the days. Your daddy is a Crip. Like, your daddy got the disrespectful word for blood on his wrist. Like, your dad really from Kentucky. Like, I don't understand why you doing what you doing. You trying to act like super blood, and I really know you. And then on top of that, you went to you had to do he did time in juvenile for raping his sister. And at the time, I didn't believe it. So I'm like, bro, every time somebody will bring that shit up, because we went to school together, like I noticed, man, me and his ex used to bring this up. Like, bro, y'all need to stop trying him, this and this and that, bro. Cause that nigga got hoes. Like, I used to look up to him. Like, that nigga has fucked on some of the baddest bitches that a nigga can dream on fucking on. And I used to not believe that. So when it came out and I just started sitting there and realizing it, and me and her, his ex still talk, and she was like, 9 times out of 10, like, I know him a different way. Now that I look at it, it ain't no, he did that shit.
Do y'all ever have like a show enough standoff with the Bloods, or is it just mainly...
We did, but it always, like, they used to, all the Crips there, like, we was known for giving a nigga a one and winning. So it was one of them things to where the Bloods really didn't bother us like that, and we ain't bother them. Like, they'll go fight with the GDs or fight with the civilians, or if they knew a civilian had dealings with us, or they was our roommates, they'll kind of leave them alone. I can't say out of fear, but maybe like out of respect.
At this time, do you ever run into a Caucasian that has some rank, or that is...
So I had ran into a Caucasian. He said he was Crip and he was bisexual. And I told him that's what I said. I said, you got to get on the dough. I'm not hearing nothing that he had to say. And I just remember getting into it with my big homie Took. He was like, hear him out. I was like, it ain't nothing to hear out. Rules is rules. Like, I'm over here getting into it with him because he's like, he ain't our set. And I'm like, it don't matter. He not staying in this dorm with us. Like, I'm going at it with my big homie, the nigga that put me down. I'm going at it with him. Like, he's not standing here. Rules is rules. I don't make them. I follow him. Like, I'm going at it with him. Like, bro, hell no. Like, these are the rules, bro.
Hold on, this dude told you that he was bisexual.
He was bisexual.
Was he I don't want to get nobody in no trouble. Was he a real Crip? Because
I don't think he was, but it ain't for me to say. He was rolling 20s, but I don't think that he was, honestly, because I know some rolling 20s that deal with Calico and Calico Jones and some of them other boys that's from Long Beach. They're not going for that.
Right.
So I think he was misled, but he was going in the dorm telling people that he was bisexual, and he was apparently beating them niggas ass about it. But like, Took is the one. Took, as long as you Took be on some shit to where Took was like the Mike Tyson of Cobb County. Like, he scared a lot of people. So Took was on some shit where if that nigga pay, or, you know, we ain't got no store, so that nigga pay, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, and I'm on some shit like, man, fuck all that money. I was more righteous.
Principle,
but he was just on some shit where we gotta eat. Like, we can at least, if we keep him in here, we don't put him on the door, we eat. And I'm on some shit like, bro, we get meals 3 times a day. I ain't studying nothing he talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, rules is rules. And he later came back to me after we put him on the door. He later came back to me. He was like, that's why I got you around. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about it is, whatever the rules say, you know how to quote it, and you ain't, you know what I'm saying, you gon' follow this shit exactly to the T how it's supposed to get followed.
Do you and the big homie ever fall out or have a big misunderstanding?
We ain't never fell out.
Okay.
we got to fighting one time, and don't nobody really know about it. But that was just awesome. He respected me afterwards. You know what I'm saying? He had told me to shut the fuck up and called me a bitch, and I was like, "Who you calling a bitch? We got to get down." And he was like, "You sure you want to fight me?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "You got 2 days to think about it." So I kept going to work. I'm working at FedEx, and I was like,
"Oh, y'all was on the street."
Yeah, we was on the street. So and we still had a chain gang mentality. That's the crazy part about it. Like we still eating pockets and everything on the streets. And so he like, so I get back from work. I say, "Hey, cuz, I'm getting my one." He like, "You ain't gonna let go of this shit, huh?" He was like, "I said I'm sorry, bro." I was like, "Nah, bro, you tried me like you be trying these other niggas, bro."
Yeah.
I said, "I want to fight. I know I'm gonna get my ass beat, but I want to fight." He was like,
But
"You got one more."
you know martial arts at this time, right?
Yeah, but he know martial arts too. Like he a boxer.
Okay.
Like he a boxer, and at this time I know martial arts, but I was real good at striking. But like I said, the amount of strength he had, and he was like 5'11", 230 pounds solid. Like the nigga could have been a bodybuilder.
Right.
Arms was this big and all that.
Right.
So Took was like, so I kept begging him that day. I'm like, "Bro, I want to fight. Like, I'm not waiting tomorrow." And I started, and then this when it got, when he was just like, "Fuck it." I was like, as a Crip, I have the right to get a 101 if that is my right. Like, not, you can't violate me either. Like, I'm spitting everything that he done taught me. He was like, "God damn, nigga, you should be a fucking lawyer when you grow up." He was like, "Come on over here." So we go in the closet. He dropped me 3 times. I hit that nigga one time. He stumbled. He stumbled in the wall, and I went to hit him again. Then he hit me one time, lights out, and he woke me back up. And that nigga, he was like, "Congratulations, nigga. I'm finna give you some more rank." He was like, "Nigga, I know niggas will never step in the room and fight me like you really fought me." Like that nigga had so much respect. And at the end of the day, we went back to eating. Like that's like my homeboy. Like it wasn't nothing. That was my homeboy. That's like my brother. But you tried me, bro, and I'm like, I got to show this nigga that ain't nobody scared of him.
Yeah.
Cause like he was like the Mike Tyson, bro. Like niggas was scared of him. Like I've seen him tell a nigga, "Hey, my little homie finna stay here," and walk out, and the nigga be terrified and let me stay in his house. His goddamn mom, his baby mama looking at him like, "Nigga, when you gonna grow some fucking nuts?" Like I done seen this shit.
Oh, the dude that he telling it to,
Yeah,
his baby mama.
Looking at him like, "Nigga, you scared? Like, when you gonna grow some nut?" Like this nigga coming over his house telling him what it is.
And you stayed there.
And I stayed there rent free.
What he at now?
What? Took?
Yeah.
He died in a car accident. I was supposed to be in a car with him when he died.
When did this happen?
2017.
How can you walk us through that? Or
so we were supposed to go hit a lick for 20,000-30,000. And at this time I was on my super game banging shit. And I
what
ain't
super game, man?
Like if you wouldn't, I wouldn't being around. Like if you wouldn't Crip, I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was past all that. He was on some money shit. So he was supposed to the other people that was supposed to be on the lick with some Bloods. And I think that he ain't let me come because it was some Bloods.
Yeah.
And I went to work the FedEx, and his mama kept blowing me up because Eric, like his mama know if I can't get a hold of his ass, Eric right next to his ass.
Now, how older is he than you?
He's 7 years older than me.
Okay.
So his mama hit me up, and she was like, "I thought you was in the car with Took." And I'm like, "What you talking about?" She was like, "He's dead. I just identified him." And I just started crying. I was like, "Man, you lying." I was like, "You lying." Like I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And I just remember my whole life being upside down. Like he paid for my GEDs. Like this nigga really treated me like I was his little brother. Like I wore his clothes, you know what I'm saying, when I didn't have no clothes. Like he was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He made like when he got some pussy, he made sure I was right behind him. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll tell the girls, man, fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna fuck a nigga that ain't gonna do shit for you anyways. You might as well hit my little homie, little package deal. You wanna fuck me, you gotta fuck him. Like that was the type of person he was.
Damn.
And he'll tell him, And
how you spell
he's
his
going
name? T-O-O-K?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Rest in peace too. All right. Back to the county jail. You stayed up for 12, 13 months, and then what happened?
And then I go to prison.
Oh, so you get sentenced?
Yeah, I got sentenced to prison.
Now, the other people who get pulled over in that vehicle, did they also get sentenced to time, or?
Oh no, you talking about the sawed off? Yeah,
because that's why you're in the county jail, right?
Yeah. So Quan was 16, so he got out the next damn day. I was 18.
Oh, cause you in there because you violated.
My armed robbery.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
so I ain't getting no bun. They already done let me out on the OR armed robbery.
You messed that up.
Yeah, I messed that up.
Okay. So then you end up walking away with how much time in total?
I got a 10-5, but I think I only did. I was supposed to do 36 months. I only did 30 months because I went down there and did what I was supposed to do. Cause I used to look at, like, bro, it was niggas that was 60s and 70, and they were acting like little kids. Like they was ready for the cartoons to come on over. They was eating cereal, and I was just like, bro, I cannot be this nigga, bro.
You know what would throw me off is that soap operas. When I got to jail, I was like, niggas watch soap operas?
Bro, listen, bro. Little People of Atlanta, when that shit first came on, they were watching that. Bro, I seen a nigga get to fighting because they thought that they weren't gonna watch that.
Little People of
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
They love them little people, bro. Little People of Atlanta. We was watching the rap game too. When Lotto was Miss Mulatto.
Yeah.
Like I wish she wouldn't have never changed her name. Because I didn't know what the hell a mulatto was. Like I'm so ignorant. So I get done
that's
watching.
Why she changed her name though, right?
But I'm telling you, I wish she wouldn't because I didn't know what a mulatto was. So when I got done watching the show, I'm like, damn, man, that Miss Mulatto girl, I'm like, man, she fine. Like she rap good and everything. I'm not looking at her. She younger. I'm not looking at her like that. I'm just like, she fine. I hope she like the next Bow Wow.
Yeah.
And I was like, what does mulatto mean? Ain't that some French? And the old dude was like, you a fucking idiot. And I was like, he was like, you playing with me, right? And I was like, no, nigga, that sound French. And he was like, mulatto is a term that they use for mixed people.
Facts.
For mostly black and white.
Right.
And that's why I say she should have kept it, because that's a history lesson right there. People was looking at it as her being offensive, but they should have been looking at it as a history lesson. That's how I looked at it. Like I never would have known what a mulatto was if she didn't have her name as that. Okay. So I wish she would have just kept it like that.
Okay. Did you do any reading while you were in the county jail?
Yeah, I used to read those hood books a lot. That's the only thing I could read.
What you mean could read?
Like that's the only thing I had interest in. Is reading them cartel books, because they had sex scenes and stuff in there.
And that's all you was interested in. Did you get your GED while you was in the county, or go to school?
I couldn't get my GED in the county. They didn't offer that, and I was in prison under alias. So even if I did get that,
oh, that's right, you were up under somebody else's name.
Yeah.
So you did your whole prison bid up on somebody else?
Brandon Woods, yep.
So is Ed a convicted felon, or is Brandon a convicted felon?
Ed is a convicted felon just because of my new charge, the Baldwin County charge. But I'm not. But see, I end up finishing my first offenders. So my robbery don't even pop up.
Doesn't show up.
Yeah, so that I can't. It's on. I only have a non-violent that I'm getting ready. Once I get off of probation, I'm getting ready to do 2-3 good years, and then I'm going to the DOJ to get my rights back.
All right. So when you get your time, which is how much again?
Like 36 months.
36
3
months.
years.
You get 36 months. When they ship you off, where do you do diagnostic at?
Jackson.
And what year is this?
This is 2015.
Is it gangland yet? Or
hell yeah. And it's the damn summertime.
What's that mean?
And I no, it wasn't the summertime. Kind of sorta. It was September.
Okay.
It was just hot, man. It was just hot.
You sound like a runaway slave.
Yeah, it was
hot. It was just hot.
It was just hot, man.
Bro.
Because I remember I turned 20 in Jackson.
When is your birthday, or what month is
September the 18th.
Okay. So when you initially get to, let me ask you this. Do you see anybody in the county jail or in prison that you remember from defects custody? No. So you're 20. Hold on. So you went to prison after we met?
I had a pending charge that whole time.
That's right. And then your dad told me, man, he didn't got caught with a sawed off. I said, he did what? I said, man, you lying to me, man. He said, man, I wish I was. He said, Ed, you know how your dad is.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He said, when he told me, man, I was just like, bro, how? Because in my mind, I was like, Ed got some sense. He just ain't with the bullshit. But then when they told me that you had got caught with assault and you was out on bond, first of all, niggas don't get bond for armed robbery.
I OR bonded that. But see, I kind of felt I got out of there with some on my chest because y'all gave me an OR bond on an armed robbery charge, but y'all didn't give my co-defendant that. So it make it seem like I'm telling, and I'm not. So when I came back around, even me, the twins, we got into it. They thought I was telling. I had to go and get a visitation and tell them on the visitation that I wasn't telling. And once I did that, it was cool, but everybody thought I was telling. So around that time when I got out of bond, I was just walking around with that chip on my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like any nigga try, and I never learned how to turn it off. That's why I tell people, leave me alone, because I don't know how to turn that shit off to this day. When it's go, it's go. I don't know stop. I don't know middle. Just leave me alone.
Damn. So you essentially trying to prove you ain't no rat. And
I wouldn't say that I was. Once I proved that I wasn't a rat, that was over with. But I just never switched it. Like I got that shit over with in about a week of me being out. I went, scheduled appointment, and this. Scheduled a visitation. Took was still in jail, so I scheduled on the Took name. The dude came and Took was like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? It ain't even like what y'all talking about.
Yeah.
But see, they young, they listen to other people, so they don't really know no better.
Right.
So once we get that situated, I'm still in that mode. I'm still switched. You know what I'm saying? I never turned it off. So everything I was doing, it was just fuck it. Like when I seen you, I was still on the bullshit. I think 2 days before I had just beat a nigga ass. So when I walked in to see my dad, I still was kind of geeked up off that. I just beat somebody bigger than my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like he he got that NBA height. Like this nigga 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah.
I beat him by myself, so I'm still hyped. I'm thinking I'm the shit at this moment. Like I'm as more people that I beat up, my confidence get up. You know, and I'm still taking martial arts classes at this time. So I'm just like, man, it's whatever. Like I'm walking like I'm just that nigga. So I just remember going and seeing the therapist, I'm like, this nigga, I can't, this Uncle Tom ass nigga, I can't. I can beat his ass. He don't know nothing. He ain't been through nothing. I just can't. And I just remember after walking out, I remember telling you, bro, I'd rather you do this than us. And you were just looking at me.
I was like, because these people spent money, bro. These people, like, they
and y'all didn't pay them either, bro. Because we was like, we was in there for no more than 5 minutes. And you was like, we not paying him for this.
I couldn't justify it.
Yeah.
Bro, but they had the I said they had the money prepared. They was like, we're going to send Ed to a therapist. And then when you told me what was going on, you was like, it wasn't no stuttering going on. You was like very clear that, hey, I'm not fucking with this nigga. I don't respect him.
Yeah.
He said, man, you said I'd rather deal with you because you done been through something, but I'm not doing this. This is not
I always had that mindset.
Yeah.
We try to
it was
tell
real
people,
clear. It wasn't it wasn't no gray area at
Yeah.
all, bro. It wasn't no, well, maybe I could talk to him. Maybe if we come back and
Hell
talk
no.
to Ed. I was like,
and y'all kept talking about it. I told you, put my daddy on the phone. We cool.
that's exactly how it went. Like, man, I ain't dealing with this nigga. But it almost put me in the mindset.
Yeah.
I was like, Ed really be fucking with y'all. He really be seeing how far he can go with stuff. And then when he tired of the charade, when Ed is tired of the charade, then he'll let up a little bit. But the moment you show this nigga something different, but if he want to go drag session, he'll drag the shit out you.
Hell yeah. I had to learn that though. You know what I'm saying? But them, like, I just couldn't. I remember how the nigga looked. He had a polo shirt on. He was light skinned. He had like the little finger curls and he had gray hair. His receptionist was bad as hell. Now that's the only thing I wanted. No, she was black. Oh. I remember. That's the only thing I whites. This. But
hold on. When do you get the white wife?
Oh, you talking about the lawyer?
Yeah, what was you when you got the white lawyer?
I was in jail. I was in prison. My dad had paid for that lawyer, and I had kept connecting with her.
All right. So, you go to Jackson.
Mm-hmm. She come see me. Like, she make it a lawyer.
Back up.
Yeah.
What is your first memory of Jackson? For people who don't know, when you get to Jackson, what happens?
Man, they shave you bald head. They make sure you got that lice stuff.
Yeah.
They shave everything except for your eyebrows. If they could shave your eyebrows, they'll shave your eyebrows. They strip your butt ass naked.
I thought you get to keep the hair above your.
Man, they made me take everything off. Everybody in that bit, you like the way you don't even know that it's your partner next to you.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
A monkey now?
Yeah.
It's like a concentration camp. Shell shock.
Yeah, because you don't know.
They just hit you with this. They had powder when I was there. They would hit you with that powder. They'd be like 8 folks in the shower. Get up off
No, see, they ain't do that. They gave us soap. Boom, boom, boom. And then, but they got like a lice special soap that they gave us. Put that shit in the rag and
rag?
Yeah.
Wow, man, you got hit with the soap. You got hit with the powder.
Oh, see, they ain't do that when I was there. I just had to strip butt ass naked in front of a whole bunch of niggas.
Oh yeah, it's literally about 200 or 300 people in there.
Yeah, and then depending on who you come, I think it was like 10 of us. And I was just like, man, because
the worst shit.
Hell yeah, I didn't see it, and that's what kept, like, every time I got in the trouble afterwards, and they'll say something about prison time, those flashbacks, and I'll be like, fuck y'all, I'm going to trial. Like, y'all better come up with something, because I ain't doing this.
I was telling somebody, I was like, bro, that's one of the worst experiences. Just imagine being in the room with 200 males.
Butt ass naked.
Everybody getting butt naked. You get all your hair shaved off. Somebody talking to you crazy. I'm talking about.
And then you got to think about it. You don't know if these niggas gay or not. They over here looking at you, you know what I'm saying, this and that. I know a nigga probably looked at me 2 times. I'm looking at the ceiling. I can't look down. It ain't nowhere.
I'm looking. I'm seeing what's going on.
Yeah, I'm over here like this. But see, the way I position it, I'm in the back by the door. Like I'm not getting in front of nobody or none of that. Like I was arguing with the man. He was like, get in front. I was like, no, I'm getting in the back. I need to see what the fuck is going on. I told him straight up, I said, I'm 18 years old. If anything happened, you'll be hearing from my lawyers. Like I'm talking cash money shit. Like I'm telling them.
You ain't caught the right one, because
Yeah.
I know some police would.
Nah, he pulled me aside and he was just like, if I didn't fit, if I wouldn't get off in 2 hours, I'll make an example of your ass. Like he told me.
He wasn't lying, bro. Because them got a license to beat your ass.
Yeah, especially in Jackson.
Yeah, they gonna get you right off in there, bro. But I remember that thing in Trump. I was like, bro, this is because nobody's preparing you for this. Nobody tell you, hey man, you gonna have to get butt naked, man. You got to cut all your hair off, and people gonna be disrespecting you, talking to you crazy. But it'll get your mind right.
Mm-hmm. That's when I realized, bro, I don't want nothing to do with that. And then when I seen the little gang war that went on in the chow hall, I was like, man,
there was a gang war at Jackson State Prison?
Yeah.
Next episode.